GM, everyone. Welcome back to another GC Crypto episode. It's good to be back with you guys. Our last show of the week because we are traveling down to Sydney tomorrow for Australia's crypto conference, which should be super exciting. So our last show today, and then we probably won't actually have a show on Monday because we'll be traveling back as well. So we will maybe do a bonus stream over the weekend. We're thinking maybe Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. We'll just have to see what's happening. But yeah, if not, we'll be back Tuesday probably next week. I don't know if we'll do it on Monday. We'll probably be pretty tired then. So yeah, Tuesday next week, guys, Aussie time. But obviously Monday in America is when we will be back. But GM to everyone, GM to you, Craig. How you doing today, mate?
Jim, yeah, good, dude. Good, thank you. Just getting everything ready for Sydney, like we're just talking about offline. Getting all my prep ready for that, make sure we got everything we need. But no, I'm good. I'm just checking out Bitcoin before. Looks like we broke below. We tapped 88, did we?
Yes.
Around there, yeah. So yeah, looks hungry for downside, dude. Unfortunately, but no, I'm good. I'm good. A little bit sore like you. My back's still playing up, dude. I've got a brace on and everything, so it's a pain in the ass. So I'm praying for a miraculous recovery, man. Before I got a flight tomorrow, I'm like Jesus. But yeah, give me a bounce, Greenie. When's the bounce coming?
Well, I don't know, mate. I actually opened a little. Well, I still had some longs like set all the way down to about 85. So I had a couple orders hit overnight. And look, this is the critical. I very much think if we can't hold this level, then yeah, it's probably very much over. And we'll talk about that shortly. So yeah, look, I've seen a few comments from a few people already. Okay. Sorry, OX.com or CCM. I don't know what to call you. Maybe I should call you. I'll just call you OX. OX and Pratik both saying that obviously Nvidia came in and beat earnings, and then have distributed 70,000 AI chips to Saudi Arabia and the UAE, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, I mean that definitely is helping the market at least see somewhat of a recovery. But you can't hedge and they can't hedge every single market, every single asset on Nvidia's earnings. Like you just can't. Like I don't think it's literally that just shows you like how much hopium there is right now to cling to this slither of bullish news, right? It's crazy. I'll just call you CCM. Okay, easy. I'll call you CCM. It's just crazy that people are like so many people on Twitter are like clinging onto Nvidia earnings. I'm like, Nvidia earnings has nothing to do with crypto. Like, shut up. It's got nothing to do with crypto. It's bullish news, sure, but like ultimately, does it change anything? No. In 2 days' time, in 12 hours' time, people would have already forgotten about it, you know? So it's definitely, I mean, sure, it's good bullish news. It's great to see AI very much at the forefront of, I mean, we spoke about this yesterday. AI and miners and whatnot stepping away from BTC. So yeah, AI is very much the focus, and we are fast tracking that at the moment. So that's very interesting to see. But we'll obviously have a look at price action. I opened a long, well, I do have a long open, I think from 89-ish. So it's pretty much the last line in the sand for me here. If we can't hold this level, then it does look pretty poor. Probably heading into the end of the year. So I don't know. We'll wait and see. It's a crucial level, and we'll look at the charts very shortly. And obviously, guys, we'll do a quick plug. But yeah, massive shout out to our two partners, OKX, guys. If you're keen to sign up, the link is in the description down below. I've been buying some Bitcoin. As you can see, I've got my limit orders ready for the dump. Give me a dump all the way to 70, and I've got my limit orders ready to go, guys. So I got my orders set on OKX. If you're keen to sign up, the link is down below. You can sign up, do $1,000 volume, you get $75 for free. That's literally the best deal out there. And then obviously, if you have more than 10,000 bucks on the platform, let me know. We can sort you out with some cheaper perks like TradingView or something like that. But massive shout out to OKX. We will be speaking with them on a stage at OzCryptoCon on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. I think it is, Craig, from memory. So come along, guys. Come support us in the crowd. Come ask some questions. Come talk with us and say hello as well if you're going to be in Sydney. And then obviously, massive shout out to our partners over at Yeet as well. We're giving away another $125 cash today. I will be keeping an eye on. We had a couple signups overnight, which is great to see. I'll refresh it now. We'll refresh it now. And obviously later in the episode, we will be, yeah, as I said before, giving away $125. So if you are keen to win a bit of cash, make sure you trade on there. Make sure you do some volume. And I did give you guys a little bit of, we both give you a little bit more than 24 hours. So people who did tune in live yesterday, oh yeah, Kaiser, yeah, easy. Sorry, mate. Did you DM me or DM GC Crypto Kaiser? Can you clarify which one? just because then I can help you out. But yeah, basically, we'll give away $125 thanks to you today. You guys had 24 hours, so hopefully some of you did some volume. I will obviously go and check what happened as well. But GM to everyone, there's so many people in the chat today. Great to see. But let's go through the order. GM to Pratik, welcome back. CCM, Roxy, and Ben Johnman. I think Joe Man. I don't think I've seen you on the channel before. Welcome, legend. Nfark, welcome. Kaiser, GM to you. GM to Mort as well. GM to Ovi, welcome. And GM to Mike as well down the bottom there. And Craig, hey, Craig's in the chat.
Yeah, good day.
Craig's in the chat. Love to see it. But yeah, Craig. So talk to us about your little Bitcoin plan. Like you obviously have a lot. Your average cost basis is way lower, right? It's between sort of like 30K and 70K, I would assume.
Yeah, probably a little slightly higher now, but yeah.
Okay. Are you buying?
I'm waiting for the fabled dead cat bounce, man, complacency bounce still. So I'm hoping now. I mean, I'm the same as you. Unfortunately, it's broken critical levels. It's closed below critical levels. Unfortunately, I've got to listen to what the chart's saying. I don't want to. It's not like I want to see that and think, oh, well, it's over. Thinking it's over is not the greatest. But at the same time, I've got to face what might be reality. So for me, I am watching the chart pretty closely. I'm wanting to see a bounce. I'm hoping we would see one from here, really.
Yeah.
And then head back towards the 100. Gee, if I'm blessed, even I'd love to see not a failed rally, but I'd love to see a rally all the way up to sort of 110, 116, and then give us a lower high. Or just keep going ideally, man. But yeah, that's where I wonder whether we'll get a failed rally to. So for me, sort of waiting for that bounce and then looking to exit when that bounce. It's interesting. I'm more wondering or waiting to see what alts will do comparatively to Bitcoin, because it's alts and meme coins that I sort of want to exit with more urgency than Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I'd like to get an exit on a complacency bounce, but Bitcoin's probably the one that I feel like if I don't time a bounce and I get stuck in it, I can live with getting stuck in Bitcoin. E.g., if there's no complacency bounce or whatever, or just goes to 100 and then pulls back in a bear market to 60. I'm okay to wear it for 2 years at 60 and then go up from there and go, okay, I've got to wait a couple of years to sell, right? But the alts and the memes, I don't want to have that because I know that they can go quite a lot lower. So I'm kind of hoping that we'd see a little bit of strength in them, and we kind of did yesterday. We did see a little bit of strength in altcoins and meme coins. So unfortunately, Bitcoin broke down again and took everything with it. What's Bitcoin dominance at? Is it still breaking down?
59.2. So yeah, it is sort of breaking down, but not really doing too much.
Yeah, on the daily. But yeah, so yeah, I guess to answer your question, waiting for that bounce or waiting for some relief in alts and memes so I can exit them. And then as far as Bitcoin goes, waiting for the same thing, but just with less urgency. So I'd even be happy to buy at this level. If it breaks down to around 88 again, I'll buy there again and then continue to DCA and then hopefully catch a bounce. But yeah, look, I guess not the nicest thing to be waiting for, but at the same time, I'm thankful that I suppose that we understand. Well, I think we understand the charts well enough that we can kind of time bounces and things. But the market could still humble me, dude. There could be no bounce, and we could just keep breaking down as well. So it's it's certainly not what I would have been liking to say in Q4, dude. I was hoping to have a conversation with you like, yep, just exited 30% of my bag at 135.
Yeah.
But we're not getting that. What about yourself, Greeny? How are you playing this?
Yeah, I'm so undecided. I'm actually so undecided, Craig. I mean, I bought a little bit obviously on OKX. I did think about buying it elsewhere, but then I was like, you know what? No, I'm not. Like, I think this is a crucial level. Like, if we can't hold this level, then we probably go to 70 very quickly, 75. I think like there's not much bullishness happening out there. Like, I don't know. That just liquidity seems to be an issue since the 10th of the 10th. Like the bids aren't really catching a bid. Volume isn't catching a bid. Price action is not catching a bid on key levels where it would normally get a nice reaction.
Yeah.
and then you get clean. But it's not like, no, we haven't really seen any clean reactions at all. And so for me, I look, I bought a little bit because I'm happy to buy here, but I do think I think we get lower in the future. It's just, is it going to come sooner or is it going to come later? Um, so I mean, for me, yeah, exactly. Oh, he sold his house to buy crypto. That's so silly. See, I'm doing the opposite, right? Like, I don't have a house, and I want to have a house. I'm sick of renting. I know right now it's for me, at least in my life with my wife as well. Like, where we are right now, it's better for me to have more cash and
Mm.
allocate that to, like, I can always trade crypto. I will always obviously try and make money in crypto, but the goal is to try and diversify out of such a risky asset class. Like, I mean, Bitcoin in itself is down about 28% in the past like month. Like, no other market is down 28% in the past month. And that's Bitcoin. We're not even talking alts or memes or NFTs, like all those sorts of things. So I think the big lesson here for me is like, well, no, I want to diversify my assets. I want to try and leverage the business a little bit by taking out a loan and all that sort of stuff to then buy a house. And then from there, I know that my cost basis actually goes down because I'm not, one, saving for a house deposit, and two, paying rent at the same time. I just have my mortgage that we're worrying about, which I know I've done the numbers, and I would save like hundreds a week depending on how low the house that we can get into. So these are all sort of things that are going into my mind. To also relay a message is I think we're close to the end of the cycle. If not, the end of the cycle has already kind of happened, or the top of the cycle has already happened. Maybe not the end of the cycle, but the top is in potentially. So again, like, as someone that has been in this industry for 9 years, this is not the time to be looking for high risk plays. This is not the time to be thinking I'm going to get 2x my portfolio. It's just like, it's so like, I feel so sorry. I could bullshit so many people on the VIP calls that I have, the messages that I receive, the comments that I get on Twitter. I could bullshit and say, yeah, like, oh yeah, bro, you're gonna 2x your money in the next couple of months. I could bullshit people to sign up to G2G saying, yeah, guys, hey, we're gonna make squillions over the next 3 months. But
Mm.
it's just not who I am. And so, like, I probably turn down more business because I keep it real. And a lot of people maybe don't initially maybe appreciate that, or maybe think it's bearish, or don't like to hear that. But at the end of the day, that's true. And I think at a later point in time, that, oh, well, actually, Greeny actually told us, well, not told us, but Greeny was bearish for a reason, or Greeny decided to de-risk for a reason. And at least he gave me the not even the hindsight, but the clarity, I suppose, to realize, oh, hold on, Solana has gone from $8 to $300. Bitcoin has gone from 15K to 126K. ETH has gone from $800 to 5K. Radium went crazy this cycle. Hyperliquid went crazy. Sui went crazy. Like, meme coins were worth $1.2 billion or $120 billion. Sorry. Like, there's so many, like, Greeny's maybe right because of the experience and the knowledge that he has. And I would much rather miss a 10%, 20% move here. Like, I would much rather miss a 30% move here rather than trying to time something and this actually just dive straight through, right? Like, the RNR, like, I will leverage trade, and I'm in a leverage trade on ETH, and I'm on the leverage trade on BTC this morning because of the key level, but I'm not going to be allocating spot here. I just think you're going to get better opportunities in spot probably later, well, next year, maybe even next year or the year after, right? I don't know. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm the same. I mean, for someone selling their house, what if it's recently or now, to buy crypto? That's crazy to me. Yeah, I'm the same as you. I think someone was asking yesterday, and they were like, I can't remember if it was you or someone suggesting, if someone was asking now whether they should enter crypto now.
Yeah.
Like, say, your mum or dad came up to you and said, "Is now a good time to enter?" For me personally, I'd say no.
No.
I'd say no. I think downside risk is higher than the upside is, and that's what you're talking about. The R&Rs just isn't there for me. Like, for Bitcoin, for example, put a bit on there. Maybe you'll get a bounce from here. Say it goes to a new all-time high and you get a 30% move, right?
Yeah. Congrats. Like, great.
Which is decent, but first of all, I don't think that move there. Secondly, I think that the chance of further downside from here is so much greater. And I think if you enter, or it depends how you did it. If you DCA'd from here, just periodically, you kept buying it, then I think you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
But if you just came in for an entry now, looking for gains, I'd say perhaps if you bought now, you may have to hold for a couple of years.
Well, that's
to get an
and
exit.
so my father-in-law actually messaged me, who he had exposure to BTC, ETH, and Solana, and then rotated out of ETH and SOL because they dumped basically from the they've just been more volatile. And he's like, no, I just want something that's easy, and so Bitcoin was the choice. He's like, oh, like I see that you're talking about maybe buying some again. Like, what are your thoughts here? And I was like, well, like ignore me again. And I think this is a big thing for chat to listen to as well. Is it's like I might do something, but that doesn't necessarily mean you need to do it. It needs to reflect what your decision best is for your IRL circumstances, for what you're investing risk is. Do you need the money for something else? Do you have the spare capital? Are you happy to take on the risk? Are you aware of the time and cycle? All these sorts of things. And so my first question to him was, what's your average cost basis? Like, if your average cost basis is below here, it's probably not worth the buy, in my opinion, because I do think we probably do go lower, whether that's in the short term or the medium term. And he's like, well, yeah, my average cost basis is like 77. And I was like, well, yeah, I don't think it's probably worth a buy here because I do think potentially we could rally. But from here, like you just said, like best case scenario, we get like a 40% move. I'm like, yeah, but it's just not the worth the risk. And I think for me, like I know Alex just says here, like, we don't know if we have a bear market in 26 or a bull market. Yeah, no one knows. But I know for a fact we've been up only since September 2023. And me and you have been plugged in every single day since September. Like, I've been plugged in every single day since about mid-year 2023. So that's 2.5 years now. I know that, like, since doing all that, all of the trends, all of the mistakes, all of the wins, all the money, all the ordinals, all the NFTs, all the meme coins, all the DeFi, all the whatever it is, I just know that we are closer to the end, and it's just not worth my risk right now to be trying to like capture what if it's only a pump to here? Like, it's a 17% move and then we do dump. Like, it just, the risk isn't there for me. And then if there's no risk in Bitcoin, then alts and memes are going to be even worse. And they very much are. If you go and have a look today, everything is absolutely getting capitulated except for obviously Zcash, and Hyperliquid's holding up very good. And Hyperliquid is the one exception. Obviously, Zcash is in its own ballpark at the moment, but I cannot wait to short Zcash. I cannot wait to short it. I'm just waiting. I'm staying patient. But basically, if you look at the rest of the market, it's all still struggling as well. I mean, Pump's got 1% today. Filecoin's up 4%. SPX is up 6%. But those are down 80% from their high. So it's like, it's irrelevant, the sort of levels that they're at. What I'm saying is if BTC is only going to give me a short return, what I would rather do is stack stables. Kind of what Ash Rublin spoke to you about on the show. Is like, I would rather sit in stables than allocate specifically to a trade if that takes place. Like Rect, for example, when Rect dumped to 40 million a couple of days ago, unfortunately I only saw it 70 million, but I bought a little bit there. So I bought ETH, I then transferred ETH, and then I bought Rect, right? So it was a process. And yeah, it sucks because I don't have money on chain. I don't have just ETH holding, but I would much rather sit in stables during this difficult time, this chop time, and just allocate to plays that come up. So prediction markets, I'll just send some money over there. Or if there is a big meme coin, like 6-7, for example, it's a shame I didn't see that earlier. I probably would have bought into that personally, but I saw it at like 40 million. Yeah, it's dumped today. So if I saw that at like maybe 2 million, 5 million, I probably would have been pretty interested.
Yeah, me too.
It's quite a viral trend, right?
Yeah, so my son, they speak about it at school for weeks, man. That thing's massive. Massive.
Exactly. So like
6-7.
It's something like that, like where it's an obvious play, and I'm happy to then go, oh, I'll buy Solana to then buy 6-7 meme coin. Then I'll do that. I'm not just going to hold Solana because I think Solana's a good hold right now. You know, it's very different. Like last year, very happy to hold. 23, give me as much everything as you possibly had. I want everything right now. Okay, 24, still bullish. Started this year, started to de-risk a little bit. We started to see trends fall off, volume fall off. Middle of the year, we started a bit of hope. We had a nice rally out of the tariff dip, but then since then it's been very not nice. There hasn't been a lot of trends, a lot of volumes come off chain, all these sorts of things. So the risk has gone down, and if the appetite for risk has gone down, then you don't want to be holding these sort of tokens, right? And I'm a trader. My goal is to out trade holding Bitcoin, right? And I've done that 200-fold this cycle, luckily enough. But the goal is to then hopefully do another 200x in the years to come. Like that's the goal. And I think sitting in stables right now is probably the good portfolio decision. But again, I wrap it back to my IRL circumstances. And right now I don't really want to be holding a lot of Bitcoin because I want to kind of buy a house and those sorts of things and pay myself a salary. Like Like, I need to pay myself a salary for the next 3 years. Otherwise, I won't have a job. Like, I'll have to go back and be a teacher again. And that's the last thing I kind of want to be doing, you know? So
Yeah.
these are the sort of things I need to think about.
Yeah, no, everything you're saying is right. I'm sure a lot of people are feeling the same way. I mean, I saw there was a guy speaking to me on the timeline yesterday, and he was saying he can't believe that he doesn't believe that this was the top of the market. And I'm not saying this was the top of the market either. We've had the top. I'm not saying that, but I think we possibly have. But he was saying, and his reasons for it can't be the top was we haven't had an altcoin season yet. And I said, I said, you can't. But the problem, you can't use that as a metric for, okay, we're still in a bull run because alts haven't all run yet. What? Clearly, yeah. Why? And
why is that your bull cycle indicator? That's
that's a risky indicator. That's that's a risky indicator. And I said to him, look, the reason why I took, because he said, oh, I was here in 21, and I was like, oh, okay, so was I. Yeah, I get it. And I said, okay, you've been in 2 bull runs so far. And he goes, yeah, but he goes, I wouldn't count this one yet because alts haven't run. And I said, man, the problem, well, alts have run, some of them. But the other problem is, I think what happened in the bear market, one of the consequences of the bear market, the last bear market, was a lot of traders like me quite quickly realized, or not quite quickly, during the bear market, realized that altcoins were just shitcoins masquerading as something more serious.
Exactly.
So people like me that went heavy in alts in 21, I didn't this time. And I'm not the only one, right? I'm not the only one that worked that out. I mean, Litecoin rebranded to a shitcoin. So even some of these altcoin brands realized, okay, the jig's up. Like, we're essentially vaporware, which is what Saylor and all these guys have been saying for so long. Everything's a shitcoin. It is. It kind of is. Like, with all due respect to everything that's out there. And I've seen some other posts at the moment, and this is real bear market chat, but I think this is a fair call. And I can't remember if it was Yogi or Boot, but one of the guys on CT Twitter said the problem with crypto at the moment is it's not really solving too many problems, and it's actually it's solving problems that it creates itself to justify its existence. And I was like, yeah, we're still stuck there, aren't we? Like, I don't think there's a lot of innovation towards real world problems and solving it yet. It's still a lot of, oh, look, we're solving this over here, but we don't actually really need it, man. It doesn't have to be
a Eli spoke about that yesterday on the show too, about how AI fixes things and makes it's different, right? Crypto used to be that. Blockchain was that. Bitcoin is that. Transacting on Ethereum and Solana makes sense. If you want to send liquidity worldwide, very easy, very fast, etc. Or you want to use maybe DeFi protocols to store wealth, whatever it is, they all kind of make sense. But you're right. Where is the innovation? Like, literally, I put a tweet up last night. Like, get this, Craig. This is wild, right? Let me try and find it. Here. Literally, if you have a look at this, right? Is it just me, or is everyone out here building the exact same product? Hyperliquid, Asta, Lighter, Phantom, Jupiter, EdgeX, Paradox, Pacifica, Void, DOIDX, Advantage. They're all building the same fucking product, bro.
It's and unfortunately, I think a lot of it's just extraction.
It is, and it's just like, oh, this is the current. It's the same as like.
Like, how many more meme coin trading platforms?
It's exactly where I was taking the conversation.
Like I mean, you probably get it now. I get it a bit, and I got it a lot more when memes were sending. Is every second DM from a dev or someone launching something. It was a new, hey bro. It's a new protocol. Basically, it's just a meme coin bot, right? It's like, dude, I've used Maestro. Yeah. Before it even had an interface where I'd have to do manual like buys and sells, Uniswap. You're not like some of that, like what's a BullX was pretty good. I use that; it's fantastic.
But they're all the same.
But really, the UI is just a bit different. And
you know what's wild? Look at these stupid meme coin influencers like Orangey, who have literally gone just from bump to bump to bump. He partnered with, I don't think it was ever Photon to begin with, but it was something to begin with. Then it was obviously BullX. Then he shafted that off. Then it was the next one. Now it's Padre. Like, he's just bouncing between all of the different ones. It was like, he's just doing that because they just pay him revenue. And it's just like it's a circle jet, like just a circle full of jerk fest. Like it really is. Like
Yeah.
it's just like it, it annoys me. But now the same thing's happening as you just said about perp dexes. And I literally showed you guys yesterday on stream the amount of volume that are on perp dexes is at all-time high. You know why? Because they're farming bloody airdrops. You just wait. You wait. Give this 6 months when all of these are launched. Advantage. Look where it is. It's fucking dumped. Look at where DYDX. It's gone nowhere or cycle. Watch where. Look, Astra's pumping at the moment, but again, that's criminal insider information. CZ maybe the exception to Hyperliquid. Obviously, Hyperliquid is the trendsetter, so that's number one. It's probably going to make a lot of sense. A lot of people use it. Astra, CZ, can't fade that. The rest of these, watch them absolutely dump into oblivion when there's no incentive for people to go farm an airdrop anymore. I promise that's what happens.
Correct. You picked the first two for sure there.
And CCM is the same with prediction markets as well. Like you've got like Myriad arguably has been around a long time. Polymarket as well. Those two, yes. Kalshi's come out more recently, partnered with classic crypto creators, blah, blah, blah. Outside those three, like, I mean, you've got others that are limitless. There's some opinion one as well. Like people are going, this is the trend. I'm going to build, like if I'm a dev or a builder, I'm going to build on the trend or on the whatever it is. And I'm going to start trying to take advantage and extract money out of that trend. It's the same as you said before with the meme coin trend. It's the same with NFTs last cycle. We had Trait Sniper, we had XY2Y, we had Magic Eden, we had OpenSea, we had whatever. Like it's people like the devs are just like the traders. They just move between the trends to try and make as much money during that period of time. And then they wait till the next trend emerges. And that's how they make money. Someone clip that and put it out there because that is damn right what crypto just is.
Yeah, it's and like people are saying that it is very repetitive, and like we're saying, it's just I mean, look, I guess it's a teething problem, and it's the exciting part as well about being at the front of new tech. But yeah, I just thought that resonated pretty well with me yesterday when I saw him comment and say it's not solving problems. And the thing is, when something comes along that actually solves a genuine problem, it probably will gigasend. Yeah. It'll fucking gigasend because everyone's going to go, oh my God, this makes so much sense. And everyone's going to go, it was so obvious all along. This product was needed. That's what a good product will be when people go, why didn't I think of this? This is fucking like a paperclip, right? Something like that. Yeah. Where you just go, oh, it's so basic, but it's so fucking obvious.
Yeah.
But so I think that's where crypto's going. Or at the moment, it's just it's all vaporware. And I guess what I'm just ranting is bear market stuff now, man.
No, but it's fair. I mean, it's fair. We can break it down. Like this is what we do. We're analyzing not like trades or something. We're analyzing trends. We're analyzing people's behavior. We're analyzing DMs that I get. Oh, hey, bro, check out this new platform that we're building or that we partner with. Oh, I'm just not interested, man. I know what the market is doing. I'm wise enough. I've had 10 years in this industry, like not full time, but 10 years in and around this industry. I know what it's like. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to extract me to extract more people to make more money. Like it's as simple as that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much. Back to the point though, around this one person who's like, "Oh, we haven't seen altcoins have a cycle or a season yet." That means that we haven't had a bull cycle, bro. Shut up. And look at Memecoins. They went to $127 billion. In November last year. So last year when we were at Oz CryptoCon, everyone was euphoric. BTC hit 99K for the first time. Meme coins were at a stupid evaluation level, $120 billion. Look at where we are today. It's very different. Very very fearful out there. Like the wild thing as well about the fear and greed index, Craig, is that usually if you dip into extreme fear, if there's strength in the market and if there's buyers' interest, and we are in a bull market, usually you get out of this pretty quickly. We have been in fear now for a while. We have been in extreme fear now for 20 days. Like that's quite, like that in itself is a little bit more of a concern that there's not a lot of interest out there for people to be buying and stepping in and all those sorts of things.
Yeah, I agree. The fact we're sitting there so long is concerning. You sort of wonder as well, has retail run out of money?
That's what I was thinking. Like no one has spare capital.
It's not like in 21, like not myself, but my friends and that. I just think people are really struggling at the moment versus in 21 when stimmies were going out. And look, it's a consequence of obviously COVID and the shutdowns for a couple of years and the whole of Australia shut down. So then inflation went rampant. So it's a consequence of the financial choices Australia made and the world had to make for a whole almost 2 years. And I think that's kind of bearing fruit now. Not now, it's been going for a while. My mortgage, the payments went up more than 50% almost weekly. So I think it's been a slow bleed. Power prices are up significantly over the last few years. I don't know if retail's got the money anymore.
Groceries, Craig. Arguably,
Yeah.
groceries are the thing that has inflated the most, particularly here in Australia. You used to pay can't remember. I literally had something with my wife the other night. I was like, what the fuck? This thing is like $7 now. This used to be like $2 3 years ago. Like, it is wild. And you know why? Because they control. It's monopoly. There's only two. And if they just go, yeah, well, we're going to do this, you're going to do this, well, then we both make more money. Like,
that's right.
It's horrendous. It is horrendous out here.
So I just don't. Yeah, I don't read. It's tricky. We did see them lining up to buy gold at the top. Yeah, that was pretty funny, actually. Yeah, look, I guess they've got a little bit of money, but I guess what I'm saying is they just don't seem interested. And I don't know if that's because the stock market and that's performing so well. Like gold's performing so well, silver's performing so well, copper's performing so well. Stocks are performing so well that they've all. The media perhaps has sold them the dream of going there. Maybe they've gone there this time. Versus, say, Bitcoin, whereas if you look at it, it hasn't performed that well. So I guess retail looks at they just want the next shiny thing, as we saw with them lining up to buy gold, which was absolutely ridiculous. So what that tells me is retail still as retarded as ever, but they've got a retarded new toy to play with. And maybe
but I mean, we spoke about that yesterday or the day before as well. I think it was maybe 2 days ago, about how retail buyers with the ETFs bought the top of Bitcoin and then sold this, and the outflows are at all-time highs right now, right? So people have no idea. People literally still have no idea, and they probably just follow some stupid YouTube guru or Twitter person or something. Yeah, it's an interesting time in the market. Obviously, Nvidia, hopefully we get bullish reaction today out of the market, but wait and see. Like, BTC has to hold this level for me. And Ethereum actually retested its 0.5, Craig, of the entire range overnight, which is pretty crazy. So, yeah, look, this is an area of interest for me. If ETH and BTC can't hold here, it's not looking too good, which again makes it really difficult for us who are holding the riskier side of the market, which is obviously your old senior memes and your NFTs, which are still struggling out here. And Mindful Pride makes a really good question. I will ask a really good point. So many airdrops coming, wondering why they came in bear rather than bull, because they probably realized time was running out. They probably didn't get their act together. They probably didn't think about it until obviously, firstly, Trump launched a meme coin. That changed everything. And that only happened in January, right? So it probably took a lot of time for people to be like, well, hold on, if he can do anything as like launching a meme coin, then my business can probably thrive under an airdrop for like MetaMask, OpenSea, whatever it is, Monad, Mega Ease, whatever it is. There's so many on the horizon, obviously Burb token as well. But yeah, you're right. I think they probably just realized, the bull market's not going to be around forever. Maybe we do need to try and launch a token. I mean, that they are bullish catalysts, but it's just going to be a sell fest. And I spoke about that throughout the week, is like, it's just going to be an absolute dump fest to get your money out as quick as possible to stable it up. No one wants to hold these things. They have, like we just spoke about, utility. Why would I want to hold Monad? Why would I want to hold Mega ETH? Like, there's no reason for me to hold those assets. I'm just farming it to get an airdrop and move on to the next thing. Yeah. It is as simple as that. It is as simple as that.
Yeah. And as this market continues as well, with the complacency bounces, I think it'll be interesting to see how severe the sell-offs are. If we get like people like me waiting to exit, right? I wonder how many others are just sitting there going, give me that exit, give me that 10, 20% pump so I can get out of here. Because people like me don't want to go through another bear market like last time. So I guess it's a consequence of the market maturing. People like me going, altcoins aren't not what we thought. And then a flight to Bitcoin, where I guess that's why Bitcoin dominance has stayed like so fucking high.
Yeah.
So it's like this whole bull, it just hasn't really dipped, has it? Like, no. It's just been so different to other cycles. It's people just want Bitcoin and don't really want altcoins.
Yeah. Yeah. It's as simple as that.
And so I don't think retail's made any money either.
Probably not. Well, actually, speaking of this, I don't think I spoke to, maybe I mentioned it yesterday slightly. I jumped on a call yesterday with with 3 other dudes I'm doing the Saturday show with at Oz CryptoCon. And they were both like, "This has been the shittest cycle ever." And I said, "This has been my best cycle ever."
Yeah.
And they were like, "Why?" And I was like, "Well, I traded everything. Like I wasn't I read about something and I was like, well, that's an opportunity. I went and moved my liquidity there, but I took profit quickly because I probably was like, well, you know what? I've been burnt in the past. This trend's not might last forever. I'll take profit." And I walked away and did that repetitively for 2.5 years and have consequently turned 4 figures into 7+ figures, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so they were like, "Oh, yeah, fair enough." And they're like, "Wait, how?" And I was like, "Bro, like just follow." Like it's like I think so many people in crypto just get one thing stuck in their mind, or this happened in the past. Oh, this is what altcoin season looked like in 2017. This is what Ethereum did in 21. I can't wait to see it again in 2025. That's not how it works. We evolve. Everyone matures, as you say. Risk gets different. Appetite for on-chain usage gets increased. Okay, tech evolves, opportunities evolve, new trends emerge. You got to take advantage of everything. Otherwise, you'll be left behind in the dust, thinking what happened last cycle is going to repeat this cycle, and it's not going to. It's as
Mm-hmm.
simple as that. And so,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's very interesting. A lot of people's perspective out there is this has been a very shit cycle. My answer to that is you've just been in the wrong trends, my friend. It's
Yeah.
as simple as that. Like they've been holding altcoins from 2021. They've been bag holding Link and it's gone nowhere for 4 or 5 years. They've been bag holding something else and it hasn't gone anywhere. Cut it, bro. Like the best decision you can make is having fresh liquidity to chase the trends at the moment.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. I think a lot of people probably, certainly with ETH holders, sat on their hands waiting for, because they didn't obviously want to rotate out because they were so certain that eventually their time would come and they just had to show patience. And I mean, for Ethereum especially, yeah, that would have been a super frustrating hold if you held this from 21, man. Like,
Yeah.
you'd be like, fuck, like you just didn't really get a go, did you?
No.
Had a good little rally from about 1,000 to 4. That's great. 4x. That's pretty outstanding. But you had to cop the bottom.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but not a bad return still. But it was quite a short-lived return, wasn't it? Like it's
Yeah.
quick, but I guess that's how it always is. It's just nothing, month up, over. It's like fuck.
Yeah.
Like you didn't get long to kind of really get to enjoy yourself with ETH or anything really.
Yeah.
Solana, you got a pretty good ride. That was a good wave. Solana and Bitcoin, those two.
Well, I mean, but again, like that was the bit I remember in GTG and publicly on Twitter before I even created GTG. I was like, I'm not holding any Bitcoin. I'm holding only Solana. I looked at the Solana ETH chart and I was like, well, yeah, Solana's going to outperform here. Solana's going to, like from mid 23, I didn't even hold Ethereum or Bitcoin. I just held Solana and out traded millions of people just from that one simple move. And it's a simple move like that, that honestly, and you know what I thought about too? Is like, there's still so many opportunities like daily or weekly, let's say, maybe not daily at the moment, but weekly, that like even just one trade in like over a period of a week, a period of a couple of weeks, over a month or a couple of months, or in this case, over the course of a year or a year and a bit, like you can, like, if you put 10 grand into this and just held for 2 years, you outperformed Ethereum by 600% in Solana. But throughout the same period of time, just to show you the, like, obviously you're not trading against Ethereum, but in the same period of time, it was what? It was July, it was mid 23. So here, okay, you could have bought Solana anywhere here and you could have sold all the way up here and made a 10x in the space of just a year and a half. I mean, you're still up. If you bought in the bear market, you're still up 5.6. That's a 6x from the bottom just by holding for 2 or 3 years, right? So that I'm excited by a bear market. I want a bull market to stay because that obviously is better for business. It's better for us. It gives us more opportunities to talk about stuff, more opportunities to trade. But I'm excited to buy shit in a bear market because that is the best R&R without a doubt. Look at Radium. We spoke about Radium in the middle of the bear.
Stressful.
Look at this.
Because when you're buying bottoms, like with Radium, when we were buying there, the downside risk, and people will understand this once we get to bear market, the downside risk actually becomes quite little because, well, what did Radium go down to? Like bloody 30 cents or 10 cents or 8 cents or like whatever it went down to. It went down to peanuts. And you can, it's not that hard to, this is going to sound quite arrogant, but it's not hard to identify a bottomed out chart. Like this play here was so obvious in thesis and chart pattern wise. And I guess I can say that because it actually did play out, but it really was, it was so obvious. You and I spoke about it for like fucking a year, man, because of
We
Solid.
spoke about it before anybody else. And you know why? Because I used my knowledge of 2021 to
Yeah.
establish that the trend was going to emerge, that Solana was going to be the front runner of this cycle. So naturally, okay, well, Solana's going to do well. What in its ecosystem is going to do well? Radium. It was the only thing around. Jupiter wasn't even around then. Okay. And now obviously we got everything on Solana. But if you had just picked Radium, it's crazy. Like where we could have been, like where we were back in the day. I'm trying to find the tweet just to show proof, because people always love to, oh, Greeny, did you actually share that? Yes.
It's crazy to see how much that chart, and this chart's a good example of why you should take profit.
Exactly.
Because where it's reversed there from the bottom and it's central, and you and I got 30Xs, 40Xs, whatever we got. Look how much it's sold off since then. Like, imagine if we held there and went, I want higher. Like,
I want to talk about how we established it, like how we knew to take profit. Here we go. Look at this. I literally put it out there public. Again, I probably only had about 3,000 followers at the time. All right. Greeny. Okay. All my Solana fam. I hope you have Ray in your bags as well. Fundamentally, and with a $50 million market cap, this is going to run. Already up 16% day, 40% of the past month. Radium is quickly leaving its accumulation zone. Here's the chart. On the bottom.
75x all-time high. Yeah, you and I were frothing
75x all-time high. And guess where it went, guys? It went and did a 45x from the low. So, sure, hey, I was happy with that. I wasn't hoping for a 75x.
I was happy with the 10.
But I want to talk about where we took profit, okay? There's a few levels to watch, okay? So the first sort of sign that we established was this. As soon as it starts to break the trend, that's always a good time to probably scale our profit, okay? Because that's it losing support where it's bounced from multiple times, okay? That level there, take profit out there. I mean, for us specifically as well, because we're in so low, I was like, well, we're now starting to reach some pretty crazy level, $8. Like I'm up 50x from the 20-cent buy that I had. I'm going to just take profit. And I did take profit. Again, you can mark out key levels on high time frames as well. That's a high time frame level that we like. If you break below there, that's pretty much over for me as well. Like you can start marking out maybe even this high over here as well from last cycle where there's a little bit of liquidity. Did we sweep that? We literally did sweep that. That was the peak. Now I didn't sell at 880. Okay. I never I'm not trying to time the top, but I sold it around $8 because I was like, well, hold on a minute. Like this is crazy. Solana, like again, this was at the start of this year when Solana was at all-time highs. Trump just launched a meme coin. Solana started to look a little bit more weak. Everyone was like, everything was bundled. I was trading meme coins where it was actually trading throughout 23 and into 2024. As soon as it got to late 24 and into 2025, it was bundles, it was manipulation, it was insider groups, it was copy traders. Like it was just a mess that I was like, well, hold on a minute. This is not what we're looking for. This is not what we want to be holding anymore. So I de-risked Solana and I de-risked Radium at that point. So and these are the sort of lessons, guys, that if you tune in live to our show, you get these lessons throughout the cycle. It's not like we just talk about it after the fact. We literally would have spoken about why we sold this at that point in time, back in the live show earlier this year. So, drop a follow if you're new here, guys. You know what? I'm going to do something generous as well. If you subscribe to our channel, maybe you're going to the Yeet giveaway today as well. So if you subscribe to the channel and you haven't done any volume, if you gift 5 subscribers, you get 2 entries. If you gift 10 subscribers, you'll get 3 entries. If you gift more than that, so I know Mando gifted 25 subs. If you gift 25 subs, you'll get how many, Craig? 5 or 10 entries. We'll give you 5 entries. We'll give you 5 entries. We'll go 5. So if you give 25 subs, that's 5 entries for the $125 giveaway, which basically makes it break even, I think, actually, when I work it out. But if not, if you drop 5, if you give 5 subs, guys, you'll get obviously you'll get 2 entries. But if you give 10 subs, guys, you'll get 3 entries into the giveaway today. $125 for a lucky viewer later in the show. So yeah, these are sort of lessons, guys, that we want to be talking about, that we have spoken about for a long time. Obviously, I will just say welcome to OX Bears and Dagslar to the channel. Upgrade you proud of me. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you guys. Probably nothing. Welcome to the channel. I mean, maybe I've sent messages before. I think you followed us a while back. Yeah, you've been following for a while. You haven't just met. It's been a while since I've seen you on the channel. But guys, drop a sub. If you appreciate the content, drop a sub. It goes a long way to our supporting our journey and being here daily for you guys. What else do we want to talk about, Craig? What else do we want to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, it's tricky at the moment because it's one of those times I'm like probably the same as you, not super thirsty to get in heaps of stuff. In saying that, though, when something comes around that gets my attention, I definitely will be keen to buy. But I'm
Yeah.
not seeing that at the moment. It feels you can kind of feel it in the market too, which I know is probably not very useful for people watching because they don't really want feelings; they want data because you can't really trade on feels, but you kind of can. But you've got to be here a while to do it. Oh, is that our? Oh, look at this.
This is a stream. I don't know when, but this is. Oh no, hold on. It's about early 24. So this is even like we gave it to you in mid 23, and we even gave it to you again at $1. So we went on and did a 7x from here, Craig, too.
Mm,
After we mentioned it on our live stream here.
chance for an alt run out of 10. An all alt run, I reckon close to nothing.
Do you like my comment reply?
Minus 10. Look, I think the odd altcoin could run based on some narrative that gets spun up. I just
Yeah.
don't know what those narratives will be. Yeah, I mean, if you don't see the strong alts running now, then like Solana looks pretty average, ETH looks average. It's like who's the hype. Okay, hype.
Yeah, hype looks pretty strong. We can look at the hype chart.
Like that's a strong looking
Guys,
chart.
if you're new here, drop a follow. Drop a follow if you're new here. We got 36, 32 live viewers on Kick. Welcome to the channel. We do the show every day. We do the show every single day. Let's talk a bit about Hyperliquid. Yeah.
Mhm.
The query is though, like if the rest of the market's showing weakness, then what you're going to see here is obviously probably a rejection and a breakdown of this. However, because of the R&R here, in terms of a very simple invalidation would be below here, and then a very simple take profit would be up here. I mean, maybe at the 0.5 level too. This is just screaming value in terms of strength, like hype versus BTC as well. High
Probably
versus
could.
BTC, like this, like it actually broke out. It's a lower high though, so I would be keeping an eye on that. But I don't know, Craig. Like you haven't bought Hyperliquid yet, have you?
No,
Are you
no.
interested? Are you interested or not? Your risk just isn't there.
I I just don't think it would be wise. Um, I'm just worried about downside and downside risk at the moment with all alts and memes. Like
Yeah.
I just don't see why this will run unless Bitcoin plays ball. And Bitcoin for me is not playing ball. So if I don't trust Bitcoin, then I definitely don't trust these. They could run though.
Mm.
I mean, they can. We saw a little bit of a run like we were speaking about yesterday, where it was interesting to me that Bitcoin kind of crabbed and then alt started to kind of show some strength.
Hmm.
I was hoping that would continue, but then obviously we saw Bitcoin break down again and then alts shat themselves again. So it's kind of like, man, like they just can't. I feel like alts just can't breathe.
Mm.
They just can't get a long enough runway to start running. So I'm just not keen to plow money in there and then cop a 20% loss on a day and go, oh, that was a bad trade, and then exit and go, fuck. Like, what was the point? Like,
Yeah.
other than for a bit of an adrenaline kick, what for? I sort of feel at the moment I'd rather just, if I had to buy something, I'd rather just DCA Bitcoin, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, what's your thoughts? Do any alts tickle your
Only
fancy?
Hyperliquid. Only
Yeah.
Hyperliquid. I know Pricey sent me a DM, which I just responded to before, and I know he's mentioned before. ISO 2000. Oh, dude, I can't. ISO 220. I don't even know. 20,022. How do they say it? Like
I don't know out
ISO
loud.
ISO 20022. Anyways, it's an interesting. Basically, they're shifting over to that financial standard. Global banking system will be required to upgrade new messaging standard, and these coins could play a potentially massive role in the future of banking. So this is XRP, XLM. Is Cardano? I didn't think Cardano was on this. I don't know if Cardano is on this. HBAR, Algo, Quant, XDC, IOTA as well. Yeah, I don't think Cardano is on this
I
list.
don't
Dude,
remember.
dude threw in Cardano because he must have that in his bags, bro. Julio, you slide dog. You slide. I don't think ADA qualifies as ISO.
I can't remember, but I don't think it was in the originals back in the day from 21. I remember this list.
No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not. Now, obviously, the whole market is correcting, and this is pretty big news because this is actually an infrastructure shift.
Yeah,
My question for Pricey and my question for chat, and I remember that there's multiple people who have spoken to me about this topic for years. It's been on my radar for a long, long time, and I even dabbled in a few of these tokens, like
yeah, same.
DAG. I think I
XCC
bought
ran up
DAG.
hard.
Do you remember buying DAG? I bought DAG. I think that's the one I used to own.
Constellation Network. NASA
Yeah,
was using it, they said.
like look
Yeah,
at this.
dude.
In 2021, this is something like the ISO was still a meta in 2021, but like look at these charts. They've gone worse than meme coins, like arguably, right? So my question for like
I think
pricing
it's
and
worth some of
chat
this somewhere.
is like which one do you pick? Like is it obviously XRP or is it Stellar? Is it H bar? Like those three have always kind of dominated. I would argue XDC is probably the next one that I see the most, or Quant.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Constellation, like as I said about Energy Web Token. Craig, this takes me back to 2021, man. When I was
I was an Energy Web token
oh, dude.
because apparently I can't remember who one of the backers was, but it's some billionaire guys. But the thing is, when you see those guys have got positions in this, they've got positions in heaps of shit that don't.
And they're also VCs, so they're probably got like before it was even public, right?
That's what I mean. So, and I think with those VCs, I think sometimes those guys just throw money at quite a few things. It doesn't mean that because they're in that one's going to send, because they're probably also in another 100.
Yeah.
But no, I remember all of these great times. Quant was a great trade for me in 21, man. Quant and XDC, I've made a lot on. IOTA as well. Yeah, they bring back memories, man. I had all of those. Shows how much
it was such a big. It was like you would separate your portfolio into different things, right? It was like gaming. It was like trying to get in NFTs, and it was ISO, right? Was another one, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like a lot of these bring back funny memories. Probably a lot of round trip gains, I would say, from 2021. I would say.
Yeah.
But like, which one do you buy? Like, I mean, you've always talked about XRP being very bullish from a fundamental standpoint in terms of banking systems and whatnot. Like, what do you think? I mean, Pricey's finally replied now. What do you think, Craig?
For me with XRP, the confusing part to me, as much as I'd love it to be the banker's coin and all that, is why would the bankers use that coin?
Exactly.
Versus making their own. Why have to buy into another launch company where these banks and the governments can just get together, collude together, create a token together, like it sounds like they're going to do. Anyway, because in Australia they've really proposed it, a banking coin, and I don't know how far through it is now, but I suspect further than we think. Why would they use it? Like, why?
That is the question that you should literally mention.
I should know that, man. If I can't answer that easily, then isn't that a problem?
Oh, GG just asked about a Yeet stream. You know what? Maybe we could do a Yeet stream this afternoon. I haven't bought a VPN yet. I mean, Craig, are you on your VPN yet or not? Today?
I haven't got. I mean, I've got it.
I'm not allowed to mention that word.
Apparently. Oh, yeah. Yes, I've got one. I haven't got it on now, so I can't.
Okay. I mean, maybe we could run one later. Maybe we'll see.
Surely stablecoins can do what XRP can do too. Yeah. Yes. The answer is yes.
Well, exactly. Like, and that's the point. Like, that's the point I was trying to say too. Is like at the end of the day, why would you hold a token? Like, what is unless like price go up, but why would price go up? That is like, if you really start to nut it to the basics, 99% of the shit out there has no value to it. It's just speculation based on supply and demand, based on marketing probably and hype, right? More than anything.
Attention-based economy, like sounds like meme coins, doesn't it?
It is though. It is. We had some good truth today, guys. This has been a good stream. I
remember in 21 reading white papers, man. Like they mattered, like it mattered. Like I used to read them and get in depth and be like, oh, let's read this. Oh, the tech's so good. This looks so promising. And you'd read a white paper and you'd be sending it to your friends and be like, check this out. XRP so fast and all this shit. And then it just turned out none of the white papers mattered. Everyone was just hyper gambling on bullshit, which I don't even mind, dude. It's actually simpler. Like, if anything, I actually don't mind where the market is now because I kind of feel like At least everyone, I kind of feel like at least altcoins got exposed to what they fucking are, man. Like,
Yeah.
I'll just go toilet quickly, Greeny, just before
Easy,
we do
mate.
this. I'll be 1 sec, guys.
All right, Chad. I'm just saying 5 subs equals. Oh, you can't do equals. Okay. 10 subs equals 3 entries. So yeah, if you want more entries, guys, give some subs to the channel or obviously sub yourself. I see a lot of people in the chat. I love seeing GG Martin with the OG badge. That's good to see. Hey, that's the first time I've seen it for a while. The OG badge looks good, GG Martin. Yeah, hopefully, I mean, maybe we can do a stream later for Yeet. That actually could be fun. That could be fun. Obviously there's a lot that needs to go into that. I need to move a lot of money and stuff around and sign up and whatnot. Guys, if you are new here and you haven't dropped a subscription yet, drop a subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. We're here every day. We'll be here in a bear market. Don't you worry. We'll be here battling it out. And guys, we're giving away $125 of cash very soon to a lucky viewer. So make sure you just stay tuned. Make sure you stay tuned, guys. Yeah, the ISO, like I feel like it would be running if the rest of the market was running. I think it would be doing really well if the rest of the market was doing really well. I think that's the big key difference here with crypto right now. Guys, don't forget to, Craig plugged this yesterday. If you want to, Tig's upset. If you want to get paid to clip, you can clip our content. Go to our WAP page on Twitter. So if you go to GC Crypto TV, click follow first, go to our page on WAP, and you can actually get paid to clip. Massive shout out to our clippers who've been earning now for a couple of months. And once this budget ends, we might be looking to employ people full time. We'll wait and see. Depends how the market's doing and what we want to run through as a business. So if you are enjoying the content, you want to clip it to get paid to watch our content. How good is that? Go to our WAP page, GC Crypto, and you can be paid to do that as well. I think for me, I want to talk about NFTs because I think for me that's the biggest struggle I have right now. Is like, should I sell my Pudgy Penguin? I mean, they are pumping today. They're back at 16.1. That is a relief. It's because the old mate from where's Luca? Old mate from where was it? Here we go. Congressman William Timmons has officially made his PFP a Pudgy Penguin. Pudgy Penguin. Wins. No, I won't comment that. Oh, I've gone full screen. But yeah, that's just pretty big news. Probably the reason that it's a little bit of fun. Dude's not even got that much followers. He must have good engagement though. This looks botted. Really interestingly, we obviously had Lisbon had the creator conference. I wonder if I can find it. And a lot of people come out saying that people bought their Twitter. People bought their Twitter. Here it is. This event just took place. I actually got invited to it, but I was in Europe recently. I was like, I'm not going to fly back to Europe after being in Europe for 5 weeks. This was like 2 weeks later. I was like, nah, I'm not flying back. But a lot of people who went to this have come out and said that, yeah, a lot of people are like paying for marketing, paying for bots to engage with their, and then from there, they get fake sort of deals from there as well. So it's just crazy, guys. It's just crazy that the things that people do to try and get clout in the ecosystem. Craig, I was just saying, this is the creator campus that I got invited to go, but I said no in Lisbon, in Portugal. I've read maybe 2 or 3 people who went, who then said, based on what they saw there, a lot of people are paying for bots or paying for marketing or advertising their products to sort of manipulate the views, manipulate the engagement to then get brand deals and whatnot as well. And I thought that was very interesting. And I mean, if so many people are doing it, it's kind of like, well, you're not doing it. So are you falling behind? I don't know. Is that a question that we should be discussing as well? I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Like, do you think there's a place for marketing and advertising and botting engagement? What do you think?
Yeah. Do I think there's a place for it? I think it's happening. I think it's happening heaps. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to work out who's doing it either. I mean, if you've got, I saw an account yesterday, I won't name, but she has a similar amount of followers to me, and will put a post up saying GM and get 300 replies and 300 likes.
Okay, a couple of things on that. There are specific GM groups though. That could be a little bit different. But
okay,
You could be
Okay.
right. You could be right.
But I guess what I'm saying is I'd group that GM group as bots almost anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. Fair.
yeah, it's not genuine engagement. It's not people actually wanting to say good morning. It's
14.
yeah, and don't get me wrong, I put up the odd one and it won't get that many, but it'll get.
I do it every day.
Yeah, it's the same. I didn't do it this morning for the first time in ages, but sometimes it hits. But you can see when people are doing it because they'll get like giga engagement on very boring. It's great.
Yes.
It's so. Fuck, that's broke my
It,
train.
it gets good engagement, but it doesn't get that good. It's not good for your profile, probably long
No,
term. If this is the only sort of style content you do.
and I do notice like. Yeah, look, is there a place for it? Yes, I suppose, in the way that people, I think, feel they need to do it to stand out, because when brands see them getting that many likes or whatever, they go, oh, shit, that person's got movement. Let's get behind them. But I think what companies are probably finding now is that the people they thought had movement or flow or what's the word I'm even looking for? I'm tired. I can't think.
Engagement, like
influence.
brand value,
real influence, whereby if they say this is a great product, people will actually look at it.
Yeah.
And you sort of see people getting deals sometimes, and you think, man, they don't provide much value, do they? So, yeah, it's kind of a chicken and the egg, because I guess you've got these people that want to get brand deals. So they're like, the quickest way to get brand deals is, to get noticed. But the only way to get noticed to get heaps of engagements, they recruit. I mean, I get DMs from people saying, "Oh, we'll boost your account," the usual bullshit, all the time. And I just ignore it or say no, depending on who it is, mostly. Yeah. But I'm sure these people out there that are like, "Fuck yeah," like $10 to boost the shit out of this post for a month, whatever. But I think there's a lot of, I'd call it plastic on Twitter, like a lot of fraudulent bullshit. Like where people are, like you said, propping each other up in groups and things like that. Don't even know why I went on that rant, really, Greeny. You asked me about that creator bloody thing. What's the point of it? To help you grow your brand?
Yeah, just another plug and a crypto event where creators go, I assume. I'm pretty sure like Da Vinci and all those like top OG dudes from YouTube and stuff are there. So
are they there selling things, or?
No, I think they're there as speakers potentially.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have been cool. I mean, I know there would have been a couple of people I'm sure I could have met. But again, I was like, it's like a 30-hour flight or 30-hour process to get there for 4 days to then fly back and then try and recover to go to Sydney this weekend. And I was already in Europe about a month ago, and I was like, oh, dude, if I hadn't been to Europe for a while, I probably would have done it. I would have done it. It's just like Australia is just so far away. Australia is so far away from so many things. All right, we'll talk a little bit longer. Maybe do you want to do a Yeet stream later? I don't know. We'll have to have a look into that. I don't know. Do you want to do that or not?
Yeah, it's a possibly. I'd need to confirm later. I just need to double check a couple of things.
Maybe we can do the Yeet stream on the weekend.
Yeah, I think that'll be good.
That could be fun.
Yeah, I think that could be good. Take our minds off the market at the moment, eh?
Yeah, that could be real fun. Bullpost reckons Milady is a good buy. I don't agree with you there. Sorry, Bullpost. I don't agree with you. I think the only NFT probably worth buying right now is probably Moonbird, because they have a TG. Everything outside that probably not worth buying.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a bit gun shy of NFTs at the moment, man.
Yeah.
They are bear market crooks to a certain degree, but I'd rather wait till the bear market. I'd rather wait till everyone accepts we're in one. And the real capitulation has occurred, because I think there's still people, and you and me are sort of still open to it, like the bull market's still being on. But I don't think we've seen. Yeah, I agree. That is when you buy. What I mean, bull post, is I want people to go, fuck it, I was wrong. It's a bear market. I give up. Like, I want to see people give up and leave. Yeah. And then I'll start buying stuff. But at the moment, there's still a bit too much hope for me in the market to buy. I mean, as far as bear market prices go, this for me is not anywhere near the capitulation / depression we'll see. Because there's a few honourable soldiers out there still, putting bull posts up and that. We need, once all that dies down and sentiment's absolutely in the gutter, then I'll look to buy. But yeah, that's me on NFTs. I'm not real keen to put heaps of money in NFTs, especially with ETH going down as well. It's like, oh God.
Yeah, so true, man. I mean, like let's talk about NFTs. Maybe that can be the last little plug today before we obviously go over to Yeet. Guys, don't forget, we're giving away $125 to one lucky viewer very, very soon. If you want to have more entries, and that's for anybody, if you want to have more entries into it, you can subscribe to the channel. If you are new here, subscribe yourself. Obviously, welcome and support our content. But if you want more entries for the $125, what did I say before? Gift 5 subs, and that'll get you 3 entries. No, 2 entries.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. 2 entries for 5 subs. If you give 10 subs, you get 3 entries, which basically dramatically improves your odds for this. Because I know a few people won't have done any volume, and they're probably still tuning in. So don't forget, I'm looking. I took screenshots yesterday. I'm looking. So yeah, guys, don't forget. Make sure you do some volume or give some subs, and that's a cheat code to get into the giveaway. Dead Oxide, welcome to the channel, legend. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, NFTs, Craig. Like, oh, dude, pudgies are pumping, and it kind of like, okay.
Are they?
Yeah, they're up to 16.3 because maybe you were at the bathroom when I spoke about this, because that dude from America made it his PFP. One of the Congress
I saw
dudes.
that.
Yeah.
I saw that. Who is he again? Sorry, I missed you saying that.
William something. I don't know, some Congress or government dude. I don't know. I don't follow American politics, mate. I would much rather not really care about that sort of stuff. So, yeah, but he bought a pudgy. I'm sorry, he made it his PFP today. So maybe they're pumping off the back of that news, which is woo. Yeah, he's a congressman. There you go. Thanks, Dead Oxide.
That's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool.
It is cool. I think it's good brand awareness. Hey, it's always good. Alex says quantitative easing is coming in 26. No reason to be bearish. Well, why is price action not bullish, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting time. There's one of the guys I'm speaking with on Saturday is also far more adverse and studied in the finance and economic world, and he's like, well, yeah, quantitative. Like we've had quantitative tightening for such a long time, but like, are we exhausted? Has the bull market already taken place, and no one has liquidity anymore? Like Craig and I spoke about before. We are in a very interesting stage of crypto evolution and where the future is heading, in my opinion. It's a very interesting stage right now. ETH SOL, well, maybe on Saturday we'll do. I mean, Craig and I might jump on Yeet ourselves and do it. We'll give away another $250 next week, but maybe we could do a little bit of a giveaway to front run next week and do something on the Saturday stream if we do that as well, Obi. So yes, but I mean, to answer that question, Obi, volume on Yeet matters all of the time. It does matter all of the time. Okay, from now on, it matters all the time. So you need to, one, tune in live. Otherwise, if you're not live, you don't win the giveaways. And 2, you need to have volume. If you don't have volume, then you don't qualify for the giveaways. So always keep an eye. And that's week to week. And I'm keeping an eye on week to week people as well. So we gave you 24 hours last night as well. We said, hey, we'll give you $125 today. So one lucky viewer. Or if you sub to the channel or you gift some subs to the channel, that's a cheeky way to get into the giveaway as well. Pudgy's up to 16.6, Greg. They went as low as about 15 flat 2 days ago.
I saw
they're back
that.
at 5.4 ETH right now. I don't know what to do. I hate holding it. I really hate holding it because it goes against everything I stand for.
Yeah.
But it's my like one of like a very small portion of things that I still hold as exposure to crypto right now. So that's the other catalyst is like, well, I do still hold this. I'm still getting about 10,000 XP a week on Abstract. Probably because of the pudgy, to be honest. I don't know. I'm so like, if this gets back to break even, I think so hard about selling it. I really do, which is very disappointing, but
it is a disappointment.
It's reality. I don't know. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same as you. Like, do I wish I exited at 65? Oh my god.
Oh my god, we could have bought 4.
Fuck, it was so obvious as well. That kills me, that trade. I'm actually angry at myself about that.
We should get the clip. We should get the clip up. Hold on, let me find it. I'll find it. You keep chatting.
Yeah, exiting that on a complacency bounce, if you want to call it that. I don't blame you. I guess I put up a tweet yesterday asking if it's a bear market, I go back to my puppet PFP. Maybe that was me just testing the waters, man, subconsciously getting myself prepared to dump that fucker. Because at least if I use my puppet PFP, Well, it didn't cost me any money. So
See, I own my Bodoggo, but I think I don't even know what my Bodoggo would be worth right now. But I could always go back to the Bodoggo. But is that a backward step, Craig? If that's the thought as well. Like, have you outgrown that brand? And like, I actually think, like, should I be like, top crypto creators actually use their own face? Is that the
yes,
level I'm getting to?
who's it that did it? Alex NFT
Um,
God.
yeah, he changed. I mean, he's gone completely out of crypto. Probably a good idea. He's gone into coding AI,
Oh,
so
has he?
he's probably nailed it. Like, whatever. But like,
Yeah, do his okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So as far as selling your pudgy goes, if it bounces, say to what, 21?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like, they were at 30, like, only like 3 weeks ago.
I know, shit, you take 30 now, wouldn't you?
I'm just trying to find the clip of kicks.
Yeah, damn. That was a sign from above too that day.
It was.
We had so much hope and optimism then, didn't we, Greenie?
We did. It's so silly. So silly.
This was not the way it was meant to end. This is
All
not the
right, here
way.
we go, guys. So Kicks from the Bodoggo show came on our show. When was this? 3 months ago. So July 30th. So mid-year, when there's still some hopium out there. Dude, this stream did well. 300 views, 390 views. That's good. What happened? And you know what actually is a really good sentiment indicator as well? YouTube, live stream views, right?
Yeah, dude.
And my live stream views are down like 200 every show. Like, that shows you not many people are looking for crypto at the moment.
No, dude. Like, even our GC crypto right now, what I can see, it's at about 74 viewers. That used to you and me combined, we were getting upwards of 1,000.
Yeah.
So it shows you people just aren't here. Like, I mean, I don't blame them. I understand, like, you perhaps don't want to turn up every day when it feels bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's like an abusive relationship. You and me, obviously, we work in it, so we actually have to.
Oh, we're used to it as well, though. But
yeah, and you get used to it. And I've just learned that the bad times are actually a good time to hang around. So although it feels bad to talk about it, at the same time, it's almost therapeutic, I suppose, in a way. But the other thing is you grow a lot during this time. So for the people who are wanting to be creators now is probably when you should get stuck in. You know what I'm looking forward to is going back to my studies, man. I put them to the side.
Low time frame. Learning to trade.
Yeah, perps. Go back to perps. So I started again yesterday. So it's something. Yeah, I know, man. ICT, I'm back. I'm looking for the ghost in the machine.
Well, speaking of that, no, you keep doing your point because I want to build on that point.
Yeah, so I've, I know when the last bear market came, you sort of got to make a decision. Do you continue to build and grow and learn, or do you go, oh, this crypto thing's fucking bullshit. I didn't do as well as I wanted to. I did well and I'll leave for a bit. And I decided to grind it out, which actually ended up paying off handsomely because the learnings I did in the bear market obviously could use to execute in the bull much better. So I've said this a few times. Obviously, I had my first bull run, then I had a bear market. I made more money in the bear market than I did in the bull market. So for people listening now, if you've only had your first
out of the bear market, coming out of the bear market, you made more money.
Yeah, I suppose so. Although in saying that, there were some pretty good cooks in it as well. So I guess, coming out of it probably more so in saying that. But there's still, I think people probably worry. I think people have this, like, I probably did as well, this misconception about the bear and that it's all over. Mm-hmm. It's not all over. And I think people will enjoy the quietness of it. And I think people will, if you stick around and you network, you'll network with people that actually intend to stick around. So you'll make strong connections. And it's a good time to study. So I'm actually looking forward to it. I mean, at first I was like, damn it, I didn't get to sell lots at the top. And then I thought about it. I was like, well, you've been wanting to study, you've been wanting to get back to it, but you haven't been able to because the bull market's so loud, and I obviously want to make money and execute. But if money making at the moment's not so much of an option, I mean, you either do nothing or you get working, right? So I've decided to get working, get studying, and put my time to good use, sharpen my sword, and I want to be able to make money on the way down. And one of the only ways I can see to do that is perps.
No, and the beautiful thing about perps is, and even just low leverage, you can use 2x leverage. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I'll go there. I mean, I won't even trade perps. I'll first get
No, you
used
can
to
do
it.
demo. You can do demo if you need to, but you can trade perps or spot, like whatever works. But you need to short, you need perps. But you can trade perps in all market conditions. That's the beautiful.
Mm,
That's why GTG focuses so much on it, because you can always trade perps. And I think you can trade everything else around that. And GTG ebbs and flows obviously on that. Not everyone wants to trade perps and learn trading, but a lot of people really should. But basically, if you can learn to trade longs and shorts on low time frames, on high time frames. We just got another guy, Godfather P, as a caller in GTG, because he's been absolutely smashing low time frames. He has an 80% win rate, has turned, like, I don't even know, like a couple $100 into $10,000+. Like, he's absolutely smashing it. And so I want to learn from him, because I haven't had the time. As you say, Craig, I can't go in and I have to trade on the daily and the weekly, because I don't have enough time to go sit in front of a computer all day and do it. Whereas now we're starting to reach a level where we do have more time. We do have more time, and we can sit in front of a chart all day and learn and study, as you just said. So, Alex says, what are you going to study? Before we do that, I'm going to start trying to build out the business even bigger and better as well. Trying to make it more trying to make it more beginner friendly. So we'll always have the trading community, but my goal is to make it more educational based. So build out a whole platform of like a school of sort of resources. So if you don't know this, watch this video, do this task, or like, or I'm just gonna, like, that is my goal, is to build, so that when we come around to maybe full euphoria again, people are around and hopefully can take advantage of that as well. But what are you going to study, Craig?
I'm going to go back to Inner Circle Trader, so ICT. That's what I was learning. Well, I was learning from him. So I just find, although I know you rub some people the wrong way,
All people do.
that's the thing. And I'm not there to be his friend, right? So I'll take the information. But that's someone I was looking at back in 23. I was studying. So I'm going to go back to. It's actually a bit of a pain, man. I'm going to have to go through all of it again and go back through all my notes and all that back testing and all that. But that's okay. Like you said, when it gets quieter, you get to do stuff like this because, and have your own trading journal and stuff like that. So this is a time when it does go quieter, and maybe not right now, maybe months to come. But I think it's a good thing to do. Go away. I've been whinging for months now that I wanted to go quiet so I can do this. So the thing is, you've got to make sure you do it though. That's the thing. You can't just be like, I deserve a holiday. Like I do.
It's a fine balance between probably spending time learning more to succeed in the future, and even presently, because you can still, as we said before, trade perps right now. It's a fine line between doing that and actually having a restful break. I think that's it's a fine line. But I mean, I've been trying to do both. I've been doing both. Like, my wife would get home in a day, I'm like, oh my God, I still haven't achieved what I wanted to achieve today. But I was busy all day. I was like, okay, I went to the gym. I went for a quick swim yesterday because that's good for my mental health. That's good for my physical health. That's a bit of sun's always good as well. All these sorts of things. I was only there for 15 minutes, but it was like the highlight of the day, right?
Yeah, dude.
But then spending time gymming, trying to hang out with my dog, going for a walk with her later, trying to be less plugged in the evening so I can spend time with the wife. So there's not enough time in the day trying to do an Instagram video, trying to do a YouTube video. It's a wild time, man. So yeah, look, I'm as hungry as ever for success and to help as many people as possible in this industry, because I still think there's a lot of opportunities to come, and we live in one of the best places right now. And I still think a lot of people are fading it, and I think a lot of people will realize that in the future. They're starting to wake up to that now, but I think it'll still continue to be a trend. Here's a clip of when we probably both should have followed Kicks into selling his, I might need to turn this down a little bit, selling his Pudgy Penguin.
And I was like, this is a sign from God right here. It's time to take the profit, dude, because I rode that thing all the way the fuck up to where it was like, you could have sold it pre-airdrop for like 120 or something like that.
It's a good penguin though, Kicks.
It's a good penguin.
But why would you, my question is, like, you just said it, you rode it all the way up to the top before the airdrop. It's about to happen again. Why would you sell it right before the next?
Brilliant. I knew Eli was going to ask.
We're so far away from TGE at this point.
Because this happens, Eli. What's happened right now?
Eli!
Here's the answer. We're here. Clip this. This is why Kick sold. Fuck. This is why. What a great clip. Shit, that hurts. I hope you're enjoying this chat. This is Greenie and I watching ourselves watch.
This is reflection.
50,000 100,000 US be evaporated and torched, which is about 80,000 Australian dollars.
That's a salary.
Good.
Do it again. Let's listen to the clip again because this is a good life lesson right here. Eli is I love him. I love him on the show. He's just a bull, man. He's just Eli Bull, whatever his last name is. He's just proof bull Eli. Proof of bullish Eli. All right, here we go.
And why would you sell it right before the next day? Like, not even right before. Like, we're so far away from TGE at this point.
Yes.
Like, why would you sell it now?
Yeah, I mean, I great question, dude. I mean, here's the thing. When you're trying to pick a sell on something, I've never ever had like perfect timing on my sells. So like,
how good is that as a lesson? That is a lesson. Okay, you're never gonna have the perfect exit. You're never gonna have the perfect exit. Hey, clip that, get it out there, tag Kicks in it, tag Eli, run it back, run this back, and we're all sitting here now down 50,000 US dollars from Kicks.
And I think Kicks was buying his wife a car with that money from memory.
Yeah, I think he does go on to talk about that.
Yeah, so
this
well
thing, I
done.
just sold this thing, and it could be 100K in 3 months. But there's multiple things here. One, I need to get my wife off my back.
It could be 100K in 3 months, but it also could be 15K in 3 months. Oh shit!
Fuck.
Shit.
It went down quick too, didn't it? Fuck.
Oh shit! All right, good clip.
Buyer an SUV.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
So here we go. Here's 57K to the SUV. I'm telling her you're getting like a 70K SUV. So I got to strum up 13 more K, give it, and then I got her off my back for 3 years. Think about how much trading I can do in 3 years.
Paradise. Worth it, man.
Paradise, Craig.
Yeah.
Like we're talking just straight up, and I'm doing meditation.
Now I'd only be able to afford a Mazda 2 or
part of
something, man.
Second part of it is,
Hold on.
no. And I was like, this is.
What'd you say?
Now I can only afford a Mazda 2.
Yeah,
Second hand, man.
Second hand, bro. Second hand.
Oh. Yeah, man.
So here we go. Here's 57K to the SUV. I'm telling her you're getting like a 70K SUV. So I got to strum up 13 more K, give it, and then I got her off my back for 3 years. Think about how much trading I can do in 3 years.
Paradise. Worth it, man.
Paradise, Craig.
Yeah.
Like we're talking just
I got
straight
goosebumps.
stand. I'm doing meditation every
goosebumps.
day. So that's part of it. Second part of it is I'm like, okay, I know the Pengu thing was clean. It's like, boom, got this coin, can sell it. I don't know what's going to happen with Abstract. Is it going to be like based on how much activity you have on Abstract? Because I didn't have a lot, right? Also, there's just way more stuff in the ecosystem. We got Pengu at $2 billion. Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's like whatever rewards or stuff could be weighted more towards Pengu, because it's kind of like if you're maxing on the whole thing, then you should have Pengu if you're holding, you know, there's a lot of different mouths to feed with this next upcoming airdrop. And also in February is at 60K, and I bought dinner for my friends and family, and I was like, just got a big airdrop with Pengu. My profile picture was 60K. 2 weeks later, the thing was like fucking 20K. I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot. Why did I have to brag at dinner? So I don't know. It's not. It may not be the best price, but the thing is I'm selling it. It's 60 grand. I bought it for 6 grand, and this thing printed out a lot of fucking money for me. I held it for 3 years. PU used to say, never get excited if Kicks reps your favorite collection as a PFP, because in the last cycle, I would just sell things just every couple of months. Like I didn't care. This has been my longest PFP, 3 months. I'm going to miss it. But it's also 60 fucking grand, dude. That's, you know, almost all the way to
shit. We round trip 50 grand, Craig.
Oh, I swore I wouldn't get upset, Granny.
But he makes a really good point about Abstract then. And I think deer in the headlights, I assume our Abstract bags were still doing fairly well. Yeah, Obi, he bought Kicks bought this like way back. I think where's it say on the screen? 4 years ago? No, 2 years ago. So this was mid-year. So but OpenSea lags by a year sometimes. So he might have bought this like 3 years ago. Which is crazy. I mean, and again, this was before probably Luca even had it, or right around the stage that he acquired it. I'm not sure on the timing exactly of that, but wow, that is just a lesson in itself, guys. Like when it looks too good to be true, but he's right around the whole Pudgy Penguin ecosystem. I think reflecting right now, this is why it's good to watch our streams, guys. We're transparent as fuck. But like, always take profits. I think it's a great lesson. And if you're euphoric, it's a great time. If you're up 10x, it's a great time.
Yeah,
We
man.
we were up 3x, Craig. We're up 3x, and we were too love struck by Abstract's TGE, and mid-year Abstract still had a lot of steam.
Yeah.
And I think that's what smashed our realization of where we should be. And Tig is right. Kix is one of the most goated NFT traders I've ever seen on the timeline, by far. So like, he nailed this move just quietly. So I don't know.
He did. I remember this moment so well. It's even funny how I've said this at the time, but even when he was saying it, I just, it's like every fiber of my body knew it was right, what he was saying. And I just didn't want to, like, it's probably the most irritating trade for me of this bull run. It's where I broke my rules.
It's because of Abstract, because we had bonus XP, we were trying to get to platinum, and we thought TGE was coming. So it's a master stroke by the Abstract ecosystem.
It's sticky. It was fucking sticky. Hey, and look, everyone who's got a Penguin PFP, they get too down about it. It could bounce. Eli.
Well, see, and I spoke about this early in the week. I bought my first Pudgy Penguin November 2024. Pengu paid for that and then some. I then sold that Pudgy for profit. It's then I bought my new one in, I think, like 7 months ago now. But my cost basis is 21 grand. So I don't think that's the worst entry. But it's not the best entry either.
No.
And I think the main takeaway again of Kix is just having a good entry gives you so much flexibility, no matter what the token, the asset is, no matter what the NFT is. Focus on being flexible on your entry. Be greedy for a really good entry, because you can do whatever you want at the end. Like, it is so crucial to have a good entry on a trade, no matter what.
Very, very true. Tig's already got his. Oh no, he didn't clip it yet.
Oh, Dan Toulouse says he's a GOAT trader, but has lost some big ones like RTKF, whatever that one is, and Pixelmon stuff. Yeah, but I mean, he's putting himself in the right position, and no trader wins 100% of the time. It's the same as like me with Abstract. Like, I nailed many things this cycle, but I didn't nail Abstract because I got too emotional in that vicinity, and I went away from my training plan that had been executed so well this cycle, because of greed and because of Abstract TGE and because of all of that. So yeah, no trader wins 100% of the time, but I mean, as long as you have a good win rate over time, you can take losses. It's just making sure that your wins outperform your losses, right? And taking small losses is the key. And that's where we've gone wrong here. Not that, like, actually, I'm only down like 5 grand. So it's not a lot of money, but it's, and I always say this so too, Craig, like, we're down $50,000 of unrealized gains. It's not we're down 50 grand. I'm down 5 grand, like, on the trade. I am down 5 grand. I never had that money. It's the same as when Eli says he's down $500,000 on Abstract. Well, he never actually was, because he was he never was going to take profit, or he never clicked sell, right? So
yeah. And if he didn't at $500,000, then what was his number?
Yeah.
And that's not even being mean to him. It's just like, is it $1 million? Is it 2 million? I'm going to guess he didn't have a number.
Yeah. Not many people do. And it's the arbitrage of trading is people go, oh, I want a 2x, or I want a 5x, I want a 10x, or, oh, wait, I'm going to hold out this classic example. Oh no, when it gets to 100K, that's when I'm going to sell. That's the worst decision you can have in trading. It literally is.
Yeah, it is. No, I know. And ironically, I was going for 100K Bitcoin in the 21 bull run, and it got to 69, and Pudgy's got to 65. So it's almost the same fucking front run number.
Yeah.
Bad trade by me. Lesson has to be learnt there again. I think I'm frustrated because I've felt like I've learnt this lesson 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And it's like, this one was a bit trickier, like you said, with Abstract and stuff. And hey, it actually, we could fast forward 6 months and we might get another clip going, oh, thank fuck we held. We got all that Abstract XP. So it can change. It's just at the moment, no, not at the moment. It wasn't a good trade. I could have sold and bought 4. That's the bottom line. Or I could have a penguin. I could have a free penguin and 50K. Fuck. 50K and a penguin.
You know
instead
what
of
I was
just the
thinking?
penguin.
You know what I was thinking as well, and this
Oh,
goes back to what we spoke about just a moment ago. Like, if you, if you, if you bought the acquisition news of Spencer, which Eli did as well, and you bought 10 Moonbirds at whatever it was, zero point 0.3, 0.4, let's say 0.5, that's 10, that's 5 ETH that you've allocated there. And if you sold them, not necessarily at the top, but if you sold them around that 3 ETH, 3.5 ETH price, that's 30 ETH. You just turned 5 ETH into 30 ETH, which is a 6x. A couple of weeks ago, that was worth 3 grand. Like, that's 30, like, what's that? 25 ETH. In the space of a couple of months, 25 ETH times 3-4 grand, that's 75 grand. There are so many opportunities in crypto. You just need to be looking for them. And you probably just need to be super aggressive, like with taking profit. We've spoken about it all cycle. It's such a shame that, I mean, like we said, but yeah, we had bag bias. We were emotionally attached to this. It's our PFP, all these sorts of things. But life's bigger than that. Money is bigger than that. And pudgy penguins can't pay my rent, you know? These are some of the things that, but I mean, look, Pratik says, do you hold any Pengu currently? No, I bought a lot of Pengu at 2 stages, but thankfully I stuck to my trading plan. It invalidated both my entries, and I had 100K and 50K in these trades. I'd be down a lot of money if I had held them, but they invalidate. And so I sold, and I'm just sidelined now. That's the invalidation of trade, and I'm very happy for that. You will never regret having an invalidation trade here or taking profit. Of course, you're going to feel bad if it does pump crazy after, but that's just life, bro. You got to stick to a consistent process if you want to win. Craig, do you hold Pengu still?
yeah, I do. Unfortunately, that will be sold off on what I hope will be that complacency bounce. So Pengu will go. I'll get rid of all my alts and memes. So I've still got a bit of Pengu. I've still got some Pepe. I've still got some Mog, but those are small bags, those two. Even Pengu's not a huge amount. Well, not now, but it wasn't huge to start with, to be honest. But no, I'm waiting for that bounce, like I said, with Bitcoin. Hopefully we found a bottom here at 88. I love saying that every day. Hopefully we found a bottom here, guys. It's so good. And then hopefully we get a bounce. I can exit out of there and go to stables. So no, my plan, exit on this complacency bounce, hold my stables, and look to rebuy in the bear. Would I buy alts and memes in the bear market? Depends on the time, doesn't it? At the time, I'll decide then. But I'm not keen to hold those through a bear, man. Even Pengu, as bullish as I am on the ecosystem and that, not really. What about you? Would you be bullish enough to hold a little bag of that through the bear? It's no real point, is there? What for?
Yeah, exactly. Why? You're trading attention, you're trading speculation. Why would you hold it, in my opinion? Angelo says, disappointing. Worst time for me was revolving games. Went all in, so much time, effort, grinding. They got tier 1 VCs like Pantera Capital, big names as co-fangers, but the team rugged. I almost took my life. Sorry to hear that, man. It's good to hear you. Good to hear that you have recovered, legend. Always here if you need messages. DMs are always open if you need. DMs are always open.
Yeah,
that's for anyone. That's for anyone, guys. Mental health is a big thing. Particularly in Australia. I know it is around the world, but Australia really tries to put an emphasis on why it's so important. So, yeah, I've had friends who struggle with a lot of mental health and family as well. So yeah, guys, drop your usernames. I will check your volume in the past 24 hours. Now, if you know what, should we be more generous? If you gift 5 subs to the channel, you get 3 entries. If you 10 subs to the channel, you get 5 entries into the giveaway. Okay, that's pretty generous. Okay, that's a little bit of a dangle, and that's for anybody. Okay, anybody on our Yeet platform. If you haven't signed up, it's in the description down below. No matter if you didn't have volume, if you sub or you gift subs today, you get a special entry. You get special entry requirements. So 5 subs gets you 3 entries, and 10 gets you 5 entries.
This guy is dangles.
Dangle, dangle, brother. Dangle, dangle. I like to fish. Okay, hold on. I'm catching up to chat. Flora, Yana, Undo.
Good to see Yana here.
Yana, Yana, you got to contribute to the show. You dirty dog. You greedy fella.
I reckon we might have to start doing the draw near the start of the show, eh?
Yeah.
Just to
Nah,
trick
but then
these latecomers.
then viewership will go
And then
down.
not say anything about it till the end and go, well, I hope everyone enjoyed the show. See ya.
It's funny. I mean, we're doing well today, Craig. We have 33 live viewers, so that helps the average go up, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We do the show every day. So if you are new here, drop a follow. Okay, hold on. And 5, yep. Mark 7, nice. I will check all volume. 10 subs, and Craig has to do a shoey to turn the market around. Ooh. All right, refreshing the Yeet page. We're at 85.9. It's refreshing. We're at 86 flat. We're at 86 flat.
I saw that. Good work.
All right, we'll have a look through the list in a minute. Angelo's commented before. Angelo's, I assume you want to be part of the giveaway? I'll put your name on. Okay. No more. You're right, Mark. No troubles, mate. No troubles. All right, I'm going to manually go through now and check everyone. Craig, do you want to talk about anything specific while we talk about that? Like, have you been doing some Zeets and Zeet info fly and stuff, or nah?
I took my eyes off that for the last this sort of last week.
Yeah.
Just while we sort of getting ready for Sydney and stuff like that. So no, I haven't really looked at it for a couple of days. In saying that, I don't think I've earned a lot. Where am I? I don't think I have. No, I don't think I fucking earned any the last few days actually.
Oh,
no, it is. Have you been smashing it on there? Have you?
Nah. Oh, yeah, a little bit. Just trying to just basically tick off things like in an authentic way. Because it's like, yeah, I mean, like there's not better really cost-based opportunities at the moment, Craig, I would say.
No. What are these Zeets going to give us, though? What are we going to get?
Hopefully an airdrop, mate. Hopefully an airdrop.
Is that perfect?
All right, Ovi, you've got good volume, legend. I'm checking the list now, chat. Checking the list now. GG Martin.
I'll check Kato.
Oh, GG Martin, you've done no volume in the past 24 hours, legend, bro. All right, sorry, GG Martin. You don't get it. All right, Flora. Checking you. You have to let me know if anyone else comments. Nah.
22.
Oh yeah, Tig. I'll repost it once I get onto Twitter after the stream. Flora, what's your Flora? There we go. Flora, nice. You're all good. All right. Undo. Oh, dude, it keeps giving me undo. It was 10th yesterday. Undo, you've done no volume, legend. You've done no volume in the past 24 hours. Sorry, Undo. No qualifications. Now, again, GG Martin or Undo, if you want to gift some subs, that will get you entries. That'll get you entries. Yana, checking you.
How's Yana looking? Yana would have been smart enough to do a better.
Yana's done no volume in the past 24 hours. Yana, same to you. If you guys gift subs, you guys can qualify. So Undo, GG Martin, and Yana, no vol. Vision. Vision, no volume either. Dude, this is going to be I mean, if you give subs, you pretty much guarantee win this, I reckon, today. All right, Benjamin, let's check you. Any more chat? No, GG Martin, yesterday it was, no. So GG, it was weekly for yesterday's one, but we then said we'll do another $125 for daily volume in the past 24 hours. If you watch the show at the end of yesterday, we specifically said it was for daily from yesterday. We even said, we gave it to chat. We said, hey guys, do we do 250 giveaway yesterday or do we give away 125 yesterday and 125 today? Because we wanted more people to contribute because I think there was only like 5 people yesterday who qualified, Craig, for the giveaway. So yeah, we did mention it yesterday live on stream. So Tig, if you gift 5 subs, that gets you 3 entries to the giveaway. If you give 10 subs, you get 5 entries to the giveaway. So I don't know, it's pretty good odds. All right, Vision. No, sorry, Legend. Benjamin, let's check you, Legend. Benjamin was 30 seconds, so I'm gonna have to bring up my other screenshot. Benjamin, how much volume did you have yesterday? Let's have a look.
Yeah, Greeny's got all the receipts.
I think Benjamin's good here. Hold on, let me check. Dude, I got so many screenshots and they're all so little. Yeah, Benjamin, nice. Benjamin, you're in. Well done, bro. Well done. All right, Andrew. 13. Andrew, no volume in the past 24 hours, legend. No volume in the past 24 hours.
Oh no.
Who gifted some subs?
Dead Oxide.
Dead Oxide. Oh shit.
Gave away 5.
Legend. Now, Dead Oxide, are you on Yeet though? Because if you aren't on Yeet, I'll give you cash rather than I'll give you cash. I'll give you cash as a gift. If you win, we'll give you cash and then we'll do another spin and maybe someone else will win the Yeet. So you do need to be on Yeet for the Yeet giveaway. But if you do sub, well, you go into a cash giveaway. Greeny's own cash.
Woo!
Feeling generous. Okay, Candy Crush Mom, let's check you. Oh gosh, it's so hard to know. I think you're good. Let's check second. Yep, Candy Crush Mum, you are excellent. Back-to-back giveaway opportunities for Candy Crush Mum. Hemi. Dude, this is a process. Maybe I should do this before. I mean, you can't really do it before the stream because you don't know who's tuning in, right? Like, that's the query.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit labor intensive for you, eh?
Hemi, no volume. Hemi, no volume as well, guys. Come on. We gave you 24 hours, guys, and we made it explicit. NFuck. That is a new person for the giveaway. Let's see if you're on here, Legend. You're on 37. Okay, let's see if you've gone up since yesterday. Looks like you might have. Okay, so you were 37 for 150. This is a labor incentive process. NFuck might be a new Oh no, yeah, there you are. Yeah, no, NFuck, you're all good. You got $100 of volume. Good to see.
Let's go, buddy.
Nice. NFuck, you qualify. Mike 7 and then Jealous are the last people. And then I'll put in anyone who got gift subs. Mike 7 was 17th. 658. Yep, Mike, you're all good. Congratulations. You entered the competition. And Jealous, what were you yesterday? You were 10-8 yesterday. And Jealous, what are you today? 10-9-6. Yeah, no, that's good. I'll allow it. I will allow that. All right, guys. So, based on what I've done, the research from yesterday, as described on the channel yesterday, we discussed that we would do $125 yesterday and $125 today.
Did you put the no vol people in there?
No. Yeah, I'm just sorry. So Vision, GG, Undo, Yana, guys, we literally explicitly said you have 24 hours to do some volume to qualify for the $125 tomorrow. So guys, apologies. There we go. All right, so let's have a look. Let's have a look. Dead Oxide with the 5 subs as well. So let me add. So that gives Dead Oxide 3 entries. Dead Oxide. I will make sure these get shuffled around a little bit. Okay, so we'll put 1 at the top, and then we'll put 1 at the bottom, and we'll put 1 in the middle. All right, GG's Dead Oxide. So if Dead Oxide wins, I will give him cash. And if he does win, obviously we'll spin again and someone will win on Yeet. Okay. Anyone else for subs? Checking. Congratulations to everyone else. Kaiser, Willie, Only God Vibe, Sugar Rush, and NFTs Tycoon are now officially subs on the channel thanks to Dead Oxide. Absolute legend.
Thank you, bro. Thank you very much.
GG says, Greeny, I did 4K in volume this week. I don't know, Greg. What do you think? It's like we explicitly said yesterday.
That's a tough one. Is that GG Martin?
That is GG Martin. He's a long-time viewer of the show.
Fuck. Put him in.
Put him in.
God damn it, GG Martin. Put the big fella in. He has been a big supporter.
I'm just gonna verify that. Just let me go to my recycling bin and check the screenshots from last week. Restore. No, but GG, you hadn't had any from last week. That's why. Were you in the entry yesterday? Maybe you were. Do I need to pull up the stream from yesterday? 5,500 volume is what I have for you last week.
And what's it now?
Yeah, no, okay, yeah, okay. You've done $4,000. Okay, fair.
Get him in there.
Get him in there. Yeah, 4,000 volume. Fair. Valid. Undo. Okay, no, okay. Undo was it. Okay. Anybody that was on the stream yesterday who qualified, fair enough. I will add you. That's fair. Because yesterday you had done weekly volume. So I will add those people. I think that's fair. Craig, do you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Let me have a look. So it will only be a couple people. So let's have a look. So it was, here we go. Just to vouch these people. It was Candy Crush, Flora, Undo, Say Less, Gigi Martin.
All right.
I think that's fair. So Gigi Martin, Undo. Who else was on there? Flora. Flora's already on the list. Candy Crush was also on the list. Say Less is Roxy. So yeah, Say Less, Roxy, you do qualify. Wait, is Say Less, Roxy, you still here in the channel? I'll give him a minute. Tig said wait. Okay, I'm waiting, Tig. I'm waiting. Tig, I'm waiting. Tig, you better say, are you gifting some subs? Yeah, I mean, if someone, NFark says maybe 2 winners today. Well, if someone wins the cash, so if Tig, I don't think Tig's on our list either. So if Tig or Dead Oxide win, they'll get cash, and then we'll do that. I think we actually did say we would do cash. Why don't you keep it weekly on the board, Ovi? That is a decision by Yeet to make it a monthly leaderboard, and hence why I have to do more work now. I'm actually doing more work now that it's not a weekly leaderboard. So you can thank me later. Fingers crossed, Benjamin. Yeah, legend. Hey, Benjamin, it'd be good. Don't wait too much. It's 3 a.m. here, Mike.
3 a.m.? Jesus.
Mike, we appreciate you tuning in, legend. We do appreciate you tuning in. All right, guys. Well, I'll give Tig. Tig, I'm going to give you another minute to 2 minutes, okay? One or 2 minutes, and then it's done, all right?
What's Tig doing?
Tig's, okay, Lemaire, never mind. Tig was going to give some subs for the giveaway.
Gotcha.
And never mind. Are you sure, Tig? Are you sure? Yeah, we do 50K volume now. We slow down because it's not reset. I know. I personally think the weekly give. Well, yeah, I don't know.
It was easier to track.
It was easier to track.
Way easier.
Come on, Tig. I'll give you another minute or 2 to sort it out, bro. It can be a bit frustrating on Kick. I do know. I've had a few people say that. Yeah, people let that. Well, Angelos, that's the point of why. That's why I'm having to do so much work.
That's why he's doing the screenshots so we can see.
I have to do the screenshots to check who is actually doing week to week or in the past 24 hours, like this case today. So yeah, no, people who just let their volume sit and then don't do any more volume or also aren't live viewers, they don't qualify. They don't qualify for the giveaway.
Because we want to keep the prizes, and to keep the prizes, unfortunately, we've got to keep the volume up.
Yeah, guys, if you want, hey, we've unfortunately gone down. We're only doing 1,000 a month now. It was 1,000 a week, but unfortunately, due to the lack of volume, I mean, yeah, maybe we should say we need to go back to a week. Okay, so Tig said, nah, go ahead. Don't wait on me. All right, easy, bro. Downside of monthly. Yeah, exactly, Angelos. All right, guys, this is the giveaway today. We have about 10 entries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, about 10 entries. And obviously, Dead Oxide, if Dead Oxide wins, he wins some cash. All right, are we ready?
Yes, sir. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's spin.
All right, here we go, chat. Here we go. Good luck to everybody. Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
All right, and fuck. Oh, no, Candy Crush Mom. Oh, shit.
What?
Oh, that's right on Candy Crush Mom. Congratulations. Hey, Candy Crush Mom's been tuning in for a while, so I'm very happy that the $125 goes to Candy Crush Mom. W's in the chat. W's in the chat for Candy Crush Mom. That's so good. It's good to see W's for Candy Crush Mom. Hey, W's. Love to see that. Love to see that. What is Candy Crush Mum's name on Kick?
Are they on? Are they live here now?
Oh, wait. Candy Crush Mum is OX. Yeah, it's CCM. That's right. That is CCM. That's right. I forget that CCM is Candy Crush Mum. There we go. W's in the chat. W's in the chat.
CCM. I see it. Yeah, online. Yeah.
You're welcome. Hey, GG Mun, you're welcome, mate. Hey, no problems at all. You're welcome. You're welcome. We appreciate you. CCM. Yeah, maybe I should just say CCM. Maybe you're right. Okay, Craig. I'll send Craig a message now, and he'll sort that today. 125 buckaroonies to Candy Crush Mum.
Congratulations.
Oh, proof of Eli. Have you been watching the whole show or not? That's the real question. We had the clip from earlier. Tig, don't forget that clip from earlier when we watched the kicks replay. Oh, shit, man. Shit. All right, guys. We'll probably end the stream here. Yeah, one winner today, Obi. One winner yesterday. Next week, we'll split it up. We got obviously 250 to give away each week. We'll split it up. Don't worry. It'll be probably maybe 50 a day or something. Maybe we'll do one on Saturday if we do our bonus stream while we're down at Oz CryptoCon. Mm-hmm. It might be an IRL Craig and I stream together. So that'll be super fun. Maybe I should try and take my mic, actually. I don't know. I'll wait and see how that all works. Yeah, no, I think I can connect this one to a computer, to a laptop. Regardless of okay, hold on. I didn't have a number for abstract bags. I have a time frame for abstract bags. See, time is hard. Time is like trying to take profit on time is just not a good idea. It's so like you can't. It is hard. It's hard to do that. That was just watching some back. Yeah, man, it's a good episode. Hey, it's a good episode today, Craig. We should get some clips from today.
Yeah, right, guys. You smash that. Smash those clips.
Yeah. No show tomorrow, guys. That's why we're giving away the cash today. Obi and Co who have been inquiring. Obviously, if you are going to be in Sydney, come say hello. We'll be down there as of officially tomorrow. I'm so excited. It's going to be so fun. We'll be at a few parties on Friday night, maybe Saturday night. We'll see. And then Sunday, Craig, you didn't get tickets to the boat. Did you get tickets to the boat?
No, and I've exhausted just about all avenues for that, unfortunately.
Yeah. I couldn't get one for you. Sorry.
Yeah, I asked Dave, who runs the event, who couldn't give me one. So it's like, fucking hell. Yeah, if anyone has a spare ticket to the boat, shout out to you. Give me a call.
It would be good to get Craig on the yacht, guys. It would be good. I don't know. I can maybe, when we're there, I can maybe talk to a few people and see. Maybe they might have some spares. So
it might be easier in person as well, yeah.
It probably will be easier in person, to be honest.
I get it. Like, the thing is, if, people are asking they live in another state,
yeah,
some people are probably like, I'm not giving him the ticket. What if he doesn't fucking turn up? Whereas if you're there and you say, look.
Hey, Craig, GC Crypto is the face of crypto in Australia, mate. So come on.
Yeah, that's right. So, no, hopefully I can wrangle one, but I haven't as of yet. But, man, I've got to say the schedule's pretty chocker.
Yeah.
Our Friday is going to be busy, dude.
Yeah, we get there and we're on the pulse. I tried to call my hotel and was like, hey, can I check in early? And she's like, no, we only allow you to check in when you get here and if the room's ready. And I was like, oh, well, what the hell is this? Like, come on then, whatever. Like, okay, I'll just talk to you on Friday then, I suppose. Thanks.
So annoying, eh?
But no, I'm so excited. The first crypto event. I mean, Australians are Australians too. So I love hanging out with fellow people who love our industry and who are Australian too. It makes it a good vibe. Should be good fun.
It should be a really good time. I've got to try and not get carried away. And I've got to try and not get too bad.
0% beers, Craig. 0% beers. Non-alcoholic beers. That's the secret sauce, mate. That's the secret sauce.
That's not a bad shout.
Let Craig drive the boat. GG Mod, that is genius, mate. This yacht, though, it was sick last year. It was sick.
It looked awesome. They
had a drone event too, so I wonder what SwiftX is pushing up today. We're waiting.
Maybe I should get some snorkel gear and just break onto the boat. Imagine that, me just snorkeling over to and climbing.
Oh, guys, let me on.
Help.
That's so funny. As always, guys, if you're keen to see us on Sunday, we'll be talking with OKX. You can sign up down below. The safest exchange in crypto, self-managed, super fun. They also have on-chain yield on the platform. Very easy to set up. Highly recommend checking it out. And if you do $1,000 of volume, you get $75 for free. And massive shout out to Yeet for the weekly giveaways. Guys, if you do volume, you will qualify for the giveaway. You know what? We might even tier the volume moving forward. You might say if GG Martin does $4,000 of volume over a week, you get 4 entries, for example. Okay, we're gonna mix it up a bit. So I'm keeping track of all the. I'm working hard. Craig, have a lovely Thursday, mate. And maybe we'll do our Yeet giveaway on our Yeet live stream, maybe Saturday afternoon or something. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm keen on that. Yeah, I'm going to go and you're probably the same. Go get the last things ready for Sydney, man.
Yeah.
I'm notorious. I'm notorious for leaving things to the last minute, and I'm trying to make sure this time I don't.
Do
So
you reckon I need to protect, like, if I take this mic down, I want to, like, fuck it up, you know? Like, I need to protect the mic if I'm flying. So, I don't know. Maybe I just take the little ones. Maybe I just
I
take
think so. Yeah, that might be a bit excessive.
Yeah. Easy. All right, chat. Thanks for hanging with us.
Cheers,
Appreciate
everyone.
you. If you are new, drop a follow, drop a sub if you're watching on YouTube. But massive shout out to all our subs and followers on Kick. We are live here every day, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or obviously 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, we'll see you in Sydney if you're down there. Craig, have a lovely weekend, mate, and I'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. See you IRL. Cheers, Greenie. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.